Yep.
That price making highs. And here, this was the move that retraced, price making lower highs and lower low structure, broke structure, and maybe this was the OB here that caused, that initiate the break of structure.
Hamdi, can you jump onto the 30-minute or the 1 hour? Is this in alignment with the H1 structure or?
Like that's the thing. There's movement in lower time frames, which causes like whatever, right? That's why you can't like really just rely on one time frame. Like price is fractal.
Yes, price is fractal, man. And yeah, here, if you just look at 1 hour time frame here, the move was already gone, okay? Here, price made that break of structure here. So here, if you just look at 1 hour time frame, you will be missing so much information that you could have from lower time frame here. So here, you can't see anything. So in 15 minutes here, you see that break of structure, the whole moves in details, okay? Because here price made high, retraced, high, retraced. And here we need to have the move, but the move will be a fractal on lower time frame.
How many stop there? 1 second. Let me annotate. You see, if you had marked up this IPA, yeah, this thing here would have stopped you out.
Yes.
This one here, you would have got stopped out. So this is the problem with the lower time from IPAs. It's not fully accurate as the higher time from IPAs.
Yes, but let me check here if I would have taken it. Here we got the move here, the OB here you were talking about. For me, this wouldn't have been an entry I would have taken, brother. Why? Because if you look at it, man, price making that reaccumulation here.
Yeah.
Price broke structure, right?
Yeah.
And this mitigated somehow.
But it's not really a good IPA, I agree.
Because here, brother, for me, honestly, price already mitigated somewhere here. I can't rely, okay, on a retracement on the momentum to, yes, to play this kind of move here. But yeah, man, for me,
isn't it not stronger on a higher time frame?
For me,
an IPA or order block than a low time frame.
For me, this isn't quality, man.
I gotta show you my trade so I can like. I don't think.
I think you took the trade here, Ramid. No.
So I think I took. I didn't take any of that.
Here, the trade here.
So yeah, I do have. Go there. I did send another picture.
I think, personally speaking, from what I've seen, even if you're going to go on the lower time frame, the legs that break structure are the stronger legs. So if we look at each of these legs, they've done something. They broke something on the left and they came back and then they mitigated off that zone.
Yes, that's right, man. But here, like you said, you always focus on higher time frame point of interest because they're more accurate, right?
But because also, Hamdi, with that is you want a bias. What is your bias? Because like we started with the weekly and the daily, we were in a complex pullback. It was bullish, but we were in a complex pullback. So we're trading between the high and the low. And then when you're dropping down time frames, each structure could be different. So the different structures, it's not necessarily that they're all going to line up. So it's the fact that, okay, you're taking, but you're following one bias. Does that make sense?
Yes, I am following on GJ. Honestly, I'm always taking the buy here, brother. Always. I didn't take any GJ trades, sell trades. That only all my hedge trades I take on sell on GJ is only a small risk I take. Because here we are, honestly, we are bullish, man. I am only looking for bullishness here. So yeah, man, I need to find bullish entries here on lower time frame. So yeah, I always start from higher time frame, always. This is, I think this was your question. But here, yeah, this, I wouldn't have taken any entries here because for more the move mitigated somewhere here, but there's no clear mitigation.
Also, Hamdi, I don't think that's a valid. Sorry, that's a valid zone. Go back to that thing, and I'll show you why.
Which
You know that one we were saying, this one here. It's not valid because this did not break anything on the left hand side. So for me, this is not a valid thing. And also, let me just remove that. Let's clear my drawings. Also, with this thing, it's not valid IPA because you've got this coming into the imbalance. There's no imbalance on that thing, so I don't think it's going to be a valid IPA in that sense. But there's no intent on that. It hasn't broken anything on the left hand side. This did not break anything on the left structurally.
yes, structurally, but here we got the break of structure here.
Yeah, but that's small break of structure. It hasn't broken the leg though, because that leg, it just broke. That's a little small pullback. It hasn't broken the main leg, the last lower high that made the move for the lower for that low.
Yes,
See
yes.
this leg here. See this leg here. Yeah, this is the main point. This in between are just little internal structure. The main point has not been broken, but this broke it. This one broke it, and this move happened and went all the way up from there. But when price came back all the way down here. However, this was not thin because this was in the main leg.
Yes,
That's what
same. Like you say that price made the leg, the bearish leg. Price made the retracement. We should see another leg to be made. But the leg never made.
But if you look at it, Hamdi, you never made another leg. But of this supply level, with these, you got the equal highs. Look, it's liquidity. Okay, fair enough. The liquidity wasn't taken out to the top. However, price dropped from there and went all the way down to the IPA and then went back up again. So that's your hedge. Because it still reacted from that level there at the top.
Yes, yes. So,
but the only problem is that we've got these higher lows being formed, but these higher lows are not breaking structure. Because look, this is all equal.
Because look, brother, here you get a 15-minute move here. You agree? And all this fractal move here is within the 15-minute move. So here, your retracement, this is your range, right? So I rather wait for price to deliver itself first before trying anything blindly, okay? Because here we got the M3 move here per section. Here I want to rely, brother, honestly, on a 3-minute inside move here for a continuation here. I will rather wait for price to deliver itself first and waiting for entries after mitigation or to have more confirmation. Do you see what I mean?
So you want to be in the gray zone before you under the 50% for a buy. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
For continuation. And here, if you look at, yes, the 15-minute, and this would have been an entry, okay? If you would have taken it, losses happen, okay? Let's say you lost the trade. This would have been your entry. Yeah, price. Okay, let's say you took the loss. Anyway, you move on and your entry was right, okay? Because in the range here, range move, you were at discount, okay? So here, price, here if you would have entered the net, you would have been stopped out, okay? So here it would have been a loss on the trade. Loss, okay, but here the bias, brother, never changed. Here you got still your equal high.
That's what you call triple top, right?
Okay.
So I just sent you a picture of like where did I enter, right? So I was seeing mitigations on lower time frame, which is the 5 minute, right? And then my entry was based off the 1 minute. You'll see it in the last picture.
There's 1 minute IPA.
Yeah. And then you'll see the last picture. That where was my entry after the triple top, and I wanted to see those triple tops get taken out because that was the real like even above like right here. I'm gonna just annotate it for a second. Go back. Like even here, those are okay. Even right here.
Here on the chart here.
Yeah, on this chart, this is an equal like double top, right? But then this above here, it's a triple top, right? So I still like there's a lot of liquidity to get taken out. It's just forming liquidity after liquidity after liquidity, right? So that's where my entry was right here.
Yes, yes. But here again, it made sense on your entry, brother. I think this was your entry here. The M1 IPA here.
Yeah, but I took the 50% of it, so I literally didn't have drawdown in it.
But here again, here your entry made sense. Why, brother? Because price first broke the structure here.
Yeah.
Then price retraced.
Yeah.
And price again confirmed your bias by breaking structure again.
Yeah.
All that move is retracement.
Yeah.
So again, price mitigated. Break of structure initiation. Coming back to the point of interest. There you go. So yeah, your entry made sense, and it was a beautiful entry. But here I don't understand your 50% of OB here because there's no OB here.
That's the candle that caused the
Up move.
up move. Yeah.
It's a demand candle.
Yeah.
So taking it from his entry there, which is EQ, is the basing of the candle, which is where the volume came from for buys. That's at least the concept of it. Yeah. So the IPA, yeah, that's there, but that's like the closing part of the entire move.
Comes in and explains me perfectly.
And not to buy, huh?
AV is the cheat. AV is the teacher. So man, yeah, beauty movement. Are you still in the trade?
Yeah, I'm holding it. And like, look at that. People would call it whipsaw, right? Like this move right here.
Which move?
This right here. People would call it whipsaw. No, go back. This whole like wick. Okay, stop. This whole wick right here. People would call it whipsaw, but it's actually not. It's just a mitigation right over here. And look at the time that it happened. It happened right before the market closed, right? So I was saying that this happens all the time because, you know, they have orders. They don't want to be really in drawdowns over the weekend, right? So what they do is they'll mitigate off of here, right? And they'll mitigate off of here. So taking like all the liquidity that's sitting here and taking all the liquidity that's sitting over here, close their orders. That's what happens when, so every day at New York close, the market will start getting manipulated like crazy, like this and this, because the New York banks, big fund firms, whatever, they'll start closing their orders. So this is what's going to happen. Whipsaws. It is whipsaws, but if you have the right IPA, you can actually use it towards your advantage.
Yes, man, this would have been a nice hedge movement.
Yeah.
So here, potentially, we might see price coming here, man, to the M5, to the M5 point of interest here, and this is the move that took out liquidity previously.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, price will definitely going here, and you might find hedge setup here, or maybe a hedge, okay? But yeah, I really want to see GBP, GPY going up, brother.
Yeah, going up to daily IPA and then sells the fuck off.
Brother, man, this is the target, okay, after mitigation. And yeah,
Yeah,
I hope you will hold it, man.
yeah. So I like I've sent a picture. I think one of the very first or my high time frame pictures. Let me find it. This one right here. And just reply to it. If you click on it, you'll see where I was talking about. That's exactly, we have the same exact thing, like you and I.
And we can have, brother, like you might say here. And here, it would be a nice place to hedge the trade, because here, on the other hand, price here, block structure here, we might get maybe a retracement. And maybe this was the retracement move, the corrective structure before the continuation.
Yeah.
Sakir, you were saying about leg, bearish leg, retracement.
Agree, bro.
So yeah, this entry here, I will definitely pay attention. To the GJ sell trade here. But yeah, the buy here would have been the best, but I didn't take any buy entry here. Anyone, Avi, you were, I think, on GJ trade too, I think.
No, I don't think I took GJ. No.
You didn't take any trade.
No, I don't think I took any GJ trades last week because I couldn't find anything clean. I mean, I do have like POIs that I want to look for, but I didn't really take anything.
Just admit it.
Philip or Avi, or do you want a pair to check or something? Where do you want to see?
If you want to check, I don't know, EU or something. I don't know, man. I'm good actually, but like, yeah, anything, bro.
Hamdi, why don't you explain the EU that you and I almost took, or I didn't take it? I sent the chart.
Euro USD?
Yeah, the one, you're gonna go back a long time.
Brother.
Don't worry about it, fuck it.
Honestly, for Euro USD, it's quite tricky, man, because first of all, if you check at DXY, I want to see bearishness on it, because here I think we might see price coming back down to the monthly IPA here. But here on daily, price looks like getting stuck, brother, for quite some days. For like 4 months, man. Price not really moving, okay? So here price came to the daily IPA here.
I think so because we're in the Q4, usually what happens is the dollar gets pumped back up. So I think it's predicted for the dollar to rise. However, because a lot of the European Union and they're basically funding, they're pumping more money back into the economy. So that's obviously playing a part as well. So it's a lot fundamental related as well right now. That's why we're seeing a lot of range bound markets. And then we had like mega news, like elections as well. So it's all playing a big, massive part in COVID-19. So it's like that. Last week, I think we had that mega spike. Was it last week or was it the week before? It was the week before, I think, and it was the vaccination news.
Yes, I think.
You know when the news for the vaccination came out.
That was the move, I think.
And I think a lot of people got stopped out in that. But I think for Q4 we are predicting the dollar to get back strong. Yeah.
But yeah, if we can succeed in fixing the problem of the vaccine move, we'll see, brother, the dollar dying, man.
You reckon?
Yeah. And yeah, we are approaching the end of the year, brother. But here, structurally, price here mitigated, broke structure on H4, and then confirmed with our retracement another break of structure here. So based on that, we might see any move up here. I want to see a move up, which could push.
So you're predicting the US dollar to get strong?
I don't want, okay, because I am still looking for. I want to buy that shit, okay. Honestly, I still want to buy to see dollar weakness. I really want to see dollar weakness. But still, price looking like a bit messy, okay. So I'm just trying to hedge the USD crosses, because here I do see on Euro USD some bearishness. I do see some bearishness here.
But we also do see triple tops, right?
Here?
Yeah, we're stuck in a complex pullback, because where the high was there and that's the low. Now we're stuck in between now.
We did.
Yeah, equal lows are also equal highs. Like it could,
Yeah.
you know, we just need a right structure then, because if we don't know which liquidity is going to take.
But I think right now Hamza's got his move. He's got a daily. He's got the demand and the supply. So, Hamza, are you bullish or are you bearish right now?
Here, I want to see bearishness first before looking for any buy, okay? So here, we might see, honestly, if we are seeing this like equal high and this as a break of structure, I want to see, okay, maybe short-term sell here for any bullish move. But honestly, I want to see bullishness, okay? Because, yeah, man, the sellers here looking like weak. Because here we are seeing a reaccumulation. Do you see it, guys? Sakib, do you see it?
Yeah, bro, I see it. Where are you?
Local distribution, SC, ST, spring, test. And here we are in the phase D. So here we might see a short-term sell on Euro USD and waiting for any pullback in this kind of zone here and waiting for price action to deliver itself before looking for any buy, okay? So for the Euro USD here, this was the M15 IPA zone supply. But yeah, here broke structure again.
Hey Hamdi, I've just shared a little like brief markup of what my plan is, I guess, on EU. If you could just check that.
Yes, yes. But here you're considering that as equal low. Yes and no, man. Because here, look. Let's see if we have any mitigation here, because I didn't check that in the week here. Okay.
Hamdi, got a quick question for you, bro, on equal lows. You know, I've seen a lot of people mark up equal lows and equal highs in various different formations. Some people, they want it to be exact to the T. Some people put it through the wicks. Some people see loads of wicks and they put a thing there. But where do you draw the line? What is a valid equal highs and equal lows?
For me, this is a very valid equal high for me. The line.
Agree, yeah.
Here, this looks like kind of, yeah, mitigation. Let's see if we have any mitigation here first. 15 minutes, we got nothing. 5 minutes, nothing too. 2 minute nothing, 3 minute nothing, 2 minute nothing. 1 minute. Yeah, maybe it is OB here, but yeah, very, very disgusting OB, man.
So does that mean that it could potentially be valid equal lows to you? Because there wasn't any
It can
mitigation.
be a valid equal low for me because we have no real mitigation for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, your setup makes sense, and I will check that too, man. Because look, your entry makes sense, your area makes sense because here price mitigated to the H4 IPA here. Do you see it?
Barely, man. I mean, like it didn't even touch it. More so mitigated H1. If you check H1, it 100% mitigated that one.
And then broke structure, move after mitigation. And we might see, I think your entry is based. Your H4 IPA. And this is what we were talking about just before. This is the move that broke structure for you.
Yeah. And price never actually returned back there. So there's a lot of orders still there.
Yes, I will check that level too, man. So yeah, definitely looking for bullishness here around those levels here. Could be a nice trade. I think you. Yes, for me, it's a reaccumulation, honestly.
Stop using
Yeah, bro. I'm still I'm still bullish on this pair, bro. For real.
Honestly, for
Just
me, reaccumulation.
higher time frame structure, high like liquidity buyer side. I don't know.
Point of supply here. Bank climax, AR, SC. Check out here. Yes.
Do gold. Gold has been an asshole this week and the past week.
Oh, 100% agree, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, man, it's just lots of whipsaw. Look, man, it's what the fuck is this, man?
I took a trade on gold this week, and I was looking for embed
I used to rape gold, but this week it raped me.
the bed here took the buy, I think. He took the buy anywhere here, brother. But I was looking for bearishness.
Yeah, but that 1200 pip crash, man, that's a lot of imbalance price action. It has to at least
bro.
lead up to half of it, or at least the breaker. Look,
Bro.
look at that, man.
This is your FVG, man.
That's the breaker, actually. Yeah, like the FVG goes up all the way there, like 1950 or 1930, something like that.
Did you take any short here?
It didn't give me. It didn't. I was looking for a short in London K zone, but on gold I always like to see it play the 1 minute order blocks. Most of the time it does. Like most of the trades I took on gold is 1 minute order block. Because other than that, you can't get a tight stop. It's like 30, 40 pips.
Yes, man. Especially when you have if you have 1 pip spread Euro USD, you should have like 100 pips spread on gold, man.
It happened with me before.
So like with FTMO on gold, they don't actually have. They do have spread, but it's not like they don't take commissions on it. Well, they charge commission, but they don't have what is it called? How would you say it? It's 1 pip actually on gold.
There was one time where I had
and I think Sakib mentioned it. This was the vaccine move, I think.
Yeah.
That was fully fundamental. It had nothing to do with technical.
Yes, but man, I think gold would die, brother, because if the whole vaccination situation goes up, man.
Monday is not usually that.
We might see gold short, man. because I took a sell trade here. I took a sell, and I remember here the baddest here took the buy here, I think, somewhere here, and I told him to close the buy because here price broke structure, stay priced, never made any higher high, broke structure again.
What is it reacting to? Like, it's not even half of the imbalance, like that 1200 pip imbalance.
Well, it doesn't have to be as fast. Like it could like just like for me, this is a consolidation on a higher time frame, right? So it could be just like building liquidity and structure in the same time till it makes a full correction to the 50%, whatever.
I think on the hourly and the 4 hour, it's accumulation. And that's like the spring that recently formed the spring.
Do you think it's accumulation here?
Yeah, on the higher, on the hourly, you can see. I think that's accumulation. Maybe as spring is pending, but
Do you get any?
If it was, it should have taken off from 1868 or 1869, but it came lower. You know, it came much lower.
Yes. But here I was looking for. I told the baddest to look for sell, man. But this looks like a break of structure.
Yeah.
Structure, and with the whole situation getting better, man, we might see gold dropping. Okay, for now I wouldn't buy gold. Okay, I mean if I take a gold trade, I would rather look it to hold the trade. So here my move based was okay.
Why did you take that?
My trade was based on that because I saw price mitigated here. Yeah, man. Here, if you would have taken the trade here, it would have been a stop trade.
Yeah, before it melted off.
And the why I took the trade, I wasn't even paying attention to gold, man. And I saw.
Is it just based on mitigation after that?
Yeah. So I saw price. It was bearish overall, okay?
Yeah.
Price broke here, fully structured break here, another break here. Price going up, broke that structure again. And then I saw the mitigation here. I saw the mitigation here on 5 minutes. On the 15-minute IPA, which lines up perfectly with the M15 IPA too.
But that stop is massive, man.
Massive for you?
How big is it?
20 pips. You don't like that?
I try to keep it from like, I used to take trades like 6 pips and 3 pips and 4 pips on gold.
But yeah, man, what counts the most is the ratio, man.
But yeah, it doesn't always give you that tight stop loss.
Yeah, man, but I want speed, brother, at 10 ratio trade.
Yeah, as long as the risk to reward makes sense, you know.
And here, this was based on my principle here, and only entry after mitigation. Mitigation, another IPA move here, another IPA candle left behind it. And then price mitigated again, and look, the same IPA getting left again and again.
Did you market execute this one? Because it didn't quite.
And here I executed, brother. I saw price coming to the like 50% here because I wasn't seeing any. I really wanted to be on the move here. I had my initial entry here to look for entry. And I would have taken 2 trades on that, but I took the 50% here, but I didn't measure, okay, the candle here. I pressed the execution here, stopped just above here, I think it was.
That was clean, man.
It was 150 here. And then as a target, brother,
I want to see it take the equal lows at 1850.
as I were looking for bearishness, the previous low was my target here. So here, always taking partials at lows, previous low, when I'm looking for continuation. And this was an intraday trade. So I always take partials on it. But I saw your gold trades, man, are always like you're trying to catch the big move like Kwame.
Because I did it before. I think when we sent the chart on the chat, we both took the gold sell, but I had a 3 pip stop. The fucking spread took me out twice, and then the thing melted off like 500 pips, and in one day, man. I was gonna stand in front of a train.
Of that move, bro?
Yeah.
No, not this one. I think one. I didn't catch this one. I was expecting it to come higher, but if you go to the left,
Brother, this was like a 1,000 pips move, no?
More.
More.
I think about 1,003, 1,004 from like the very top.
1,100 pips move, man.
Holy shit! Like what? Why did it even stop there? Like there are equal lows at 1850. Like at least take them.
There was a demand coming from H1 that was not taking it. The orders on demand. Yeah, I think that.
Below it, there is even more equal lows.
1850, bro.
All the way down. Yep, that one.
Yeah.
They're clean. It never took them.
Would you consider those as equal lows?
Here, honestly, for me, no.
Do you take the bodies or the wicks?
But here, I will not sell it just because I see equal low here. I never take a trade just because I see like triple top or double top, double bottom. No.
No,
Here,
I know.
I see, brother, what I see here, honestly, is a bus initiation here. Fail to make a lower low. And the point of interest left behind it and mitigation here.
Yeah, it reacted to that order block, and then there was a nice buy there.
This was
clean buy.
Mitigation of the H4 point of interest. This was the M15 order blocks getting mitigated, and this was the M15 left by the mitigation. Stop loss at the low.
I think that buy came in session, man.
And then price retraced, broke structure again, retracement with a big move. But yeah, you're only trading gold?
I want to stay away from it for at least 2 weeks or something. I want to like get a clear direction and until like all of this madness in the States is solved, right?
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen it being this sloppy before, man.
Man, you should. Yeah, the actual conditions, man, are worse, man.
Yeah, like I've traded a lot.
Excuses to not trade, but yeah, gold, brother, it can be very. The thing is gold is mostly driven by fundamentals on such situation.
Yeah, true.
That's why I don't like trading gold a lot.
But when it plays out, it's sometimes a lot of times it gives you very clean setups, very clean moves.
Yo, AV, brother.
Yeah, bro, what's up?
You send it was a 15 pips mitigation here.
No, bro. 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Demand where you can look for mitigation at. Or you could look for BOS, like maybe 15-minute intrastructure getting broken. I know a couple people who took a sell from there. I didn't because it fucking suck, but yeah. If you see, yeah, maybe there. There's definitely some. I don't think it was an IPA, bro, but it was just normal supply. Hold on.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the mitigation. What time frame is this? M5, yeah, okay, M5.
5 minutes.
And you can see how it engineered those highs, like right before it actually tapped. There you go. So it BOS there mitigated, and it was just beautiful, man.
Man, brother, if you would have taken it, man. Talking about
Stop, less than 20 pip stop, maybe. What's that?
brother, imagine putting your stop, brother, here and gold.
Aggressive stop, yeah. Man. I just didn't know which supply area to sell from, so I just completely stayed out. I already took one loss prior to that. I just completely stayed out of that sell over there, man.
But here, man, you took the sell here.
Sorry?
You took the sell from here?
Oh, no. I took it before. Like when it touched the weekly OB, the weekly bearish OB, I took the sell, and that's when I was way too early to the sell.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have put a stop loss.
Nice, bro.
Oh wait, you guys use stop loss?
No, bro, none of us use
Guys, come on. Real men don't use stop loss.
Facts.
Brother, you're playing with your death, man. Bro, honestly, if imagine, brother, if you take a buy here or any buy here, okay, with no stop, man, you have only your eyes to cry, man.
Margin
You
call.
It's okay, man. It'll come back. It'll come back.
Bro,
Well, if you got a big enough account, man, then yeah, you can. I know somebody. He used to give us tables and 500 pip SL, bro. And everyone's small accounts, you get a blow was the only one.
if you're trading, okay, let's
And then,
say,
you know, the guys with the big accounts, after about a month, bro, they didn't have 10 bags.
if you have like,
That's
okay,
crazy, man.
500 account and your risk,
But you know what it is?
5%,
After learning smart money concepts, it's like your whole idea of risk to reward just changes.
brother, let's say you're risking 5% of 500, okay, you're risking 25, and you're making making your account.
And that's mad.
But 5% is still a lot of money. Why would you risk 5%?
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
because
true, bro. I mean, even if you didn't, bro, even if you did 1%, man, like that would have been mental. Like,
Margin call.
It's 1K, man.
Did you
That's
always,
crazy.
how much do you risk, Hamdi, by the way? Do you vary it depending on the trade?
Sorry?
How much do you risk on average? Do you risk the full 1%, 2%?
I have different accounts, brother. I have bigger accounts, I have smaller accounts, but on my bigger accounts, on my main accounts, I do swing the trade. I do swing the trade, and I use like between 0.25 and 0.5% of my account. And then I let them on swing, which equals to nice returns, okay? And then on my other account, I can allow myself to take more risk, okay? I can be more aggressive. Because on my main account, like I have the big swings. I have the GJ. I have the GJ buy.
Is that the one that you take from the monthly time frame, yeah?
Yeah,
Weekly.
I have the USD chief. I have the USD chief from here on my sell. I have my Euro USD here on my buy. And this all trades like, yes, I am doing anything on it, and I saw returns growing every day. So for me, that's the beauty of swing trading, and that's the goal.
100%.
What he's saying basically is like you can have two accounts. One account is like you consistently grow, and one account you consistently flip.
Yeah,
Yes,
because with the funded accounts, I don't they allow you to hold over the weekend, do they?
yes. FCMO I think doesn't allow you. Huh?
I think the only one that's allowed you are 5%ers.
What, a day?
You know, have you heard of they're like PMO? It's a prop fund accounts.
Yeah. 5%ers, yeah.
Yeah, I think they allow you. There's 5%ers. There's top step trader. There's Audacity Capital, but they're just shit. It's run by some Afghan dude.
Brother, there's only 12 people managing 300k account.
Yeah, I saw that post. I saw that post on the FTMO.
Brother, it's sad, bro.
That's it, man. We got to make sure we get in there. I think Wami's managing 300k. Wami, you in the 300k club?
Yeah.
He's the 12. What about you, Hamdi? Are you in there?
No, brother,
No.
I don't trade FTMO.
Oh, you don't trade FTMO.
He's tourist for FTMO.
Bro, he is FTMO.
He is FTMO, yeah.
Brother,
Yeah, no, I heard you need a director or something.
brother, one time I said, AVs, that my best friend created FTMO. And he was saying like,
Yeah, I remember that.
no, brother, FTMO is a small player, man. For real, like they are making like they are big, but they ain't big, man. They are bigger prop firms, man. Private prop.
Bro, you're in Switzerland, man, where all the crooks are. Where all the banking crooks are.
That's it. Like if you know how to handle the risk, man, you have a lot of prop firms, brother. Let's say it's.
أنا عارف إن HTML.
Anyways, guys, I gotta go check out a house. I'm gonna talk to you guys later.
No worries, man. No worries.
All right, bro.
That's one.
Hamdi, I love you. I love you guys.
Bro, love you too, man. See you, bro.
Chiggy.
I love AV. I love AV.
Love you too, man.
Hey, Wamid, brother. Love you, man.
I love you, bro. I love you.
Love you.
I love you.
You're so cute.
Take it easy, guys. Peace out.
Peace out, man. Brother, look here, Sakib. You have like 20k funded account for £200, 50, 70k. You can hold trade weekend or a load, and you get FTMO.
Yeah, but see, the second best one is FTMO.
But
The
look,
first one is 5%ers.
Here,
Top step FX.
yes, you can trade to 500k, man.
Yeah, top. I think this top step FX. I think that's the same as top step trader. I've never heard of the fourth one though. Let's see whoever that is.
Okay.
Like, there's another one, Audacity Capital. They want you to pay them, and it's just one of my friends. He had a call with them, and it's just really silly terms they've got.
Here you see you can get capital over 1 million. Here, yes, look here.
Yeah, I know some. But the the evaluation process for 5%ers, Hamdi, that's longer. With FTMOs, you just need to get 10% to pass the initial challenge, and then you go on the verification stage. In the verification stage, you've got 2 months to get 5%. So 1 month for 10%. But if you're not in drawdown and you're doing well, they give you a free retrial. But if you screw up, then they don't. But yeah, so that's kind of easy. I think with 5%, you've got it's a longer evaluation process to get the live trading account. So what
Brother,
everyone's saying,
it's worth the time, man. If you're trading like 1 million, brother, you're making like 5%, man, and you take the
100%.
But like, okay, let's say you're trading like the 100K real account, you can allow whilst trading the FTMO funded account, you can trade or be in the process for the 5%ers.
Yeah.
Make the top step FX too. Brother, honestly, you can have a trade like here you can
100%.
You can be up to 2 million of capital, and here is saying 50-50 profit split, and here you can hold the trade, and that's crazy, man.
That's it, man. Life-changing skill set.
Brother, if you know how to handle the risk, brother, see that in real life, there's people getting prepared in banks, okay? I know a guy, brother, he's a risk analyst in a bank. Imagine, brother, a specialization, brother, in risk management. That's crazy, man. And people are laughing about the risk.
It's like what we risk is not too bad as smart money traders, but I still see people who, on average, they trade 1 to 3, and they're still profitable, you know. But their stop loss is 30 pips on average, 35 pips, and it's just laughable. These people are mentors online, and they're quite successful. So it just goes to show that with what we've got, if we push it, you know, and up our game in nailing the skill set, just imagine where we can get to. You understand? Because our SL is never bigger than 10 pips. 10 to 7 pips is probably max. I've not seen anybody in the group who's a stop loss than 10 pips, other than maybe gold, if you're trading gold.
Yes, trading gold, I don't use more than 25 pips. Okay, stop. More than that, I can.
Nice madness, man. It's madness where the skill set can take you. 100%. And you know what? Like, Hamdi, for me personally, I remember when I started Forex 3 years back, somebody said to me that this skill set can change your life. And that's one line that's always stuck with me. And no matter what, like, I've always just, you know, I've always believed in that concept that, it's life-changing. And 100%, bro.
And yeah, brother, like I said, everything is fractal, okay? You can trade the same move you see in 1 hour, you can trade that kind of move on 5 minutes, 1 minute. So that's why, for me, that's the beauty of trading that way, because you can get so tight, such tight stop, okay? And you can, if you're trading, okay, if you can hold trade, man, you can have big returns, okay? I'm not joking, man. Here, if you can allow...
It's like, if you look at that guy on Insta, I don't know if you guys know him. Do you know the coin, Roy? Does anyone know him?
Yes, the one...
Yeah,
I think.
He's the what, sorry?
He has 100K followers on Instagram, I think.
No. If you type on Instagram, the coin.
The Roy NL.
Roy, the Jewish guy. He started off. He's a swing trader, and if you look at like the thing that he catches, like the moves that he holds, like he's bagging 50 grand like at the end of the week or so. It's just crazy.
Yes, brother, but he's in the game for.
Yeah, he's one of the first, wasn't he? Roy _ NO. That's it. Roy _ NO.
But here, I think he has an EA that trade for him.
If you look at his GJ, he had 4 positions on the year.
Yes.
And he bagged about 11 to 15 grand on each position.
That's
really just swing trading.
But here again, Roy and NL, I think he focused on higher time frame point of interest too.
I don't know how he trades. Yeah, I don't know. I know he used to trade patterns and everything, but he mixed it up quite a bit. I've got no idea how he trades. I don't really know anyone in his group as well. So I know somebody who was a big fan of him, but a lot of these people, what they do is they go and make their own groups and start selling courses. So for me, that's just why are you selling courses? It's just like that's what everyone else does. But he's a good trader, though. He's a good
He's a
trader.
good trader, man. He's a
Yeah.
big swing trader.
Yeah, he bangs out. And it's like what you're saying about swing trading. So just remind me of him. He bangs it out, man.
Yes, man. Swing trading, okay, will definitely be my bread and butter, but try to implement that lower time frame concepts and then holding trade. But I think what are you looking forward to do any of these prop firms?
Yeah, I want to do FTMO first.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna do the trial challenge. I'm gonna start the trial. I know Mason's doing it. Remember I spoke to you a few days ago as well. I'm gonna look to do the trial and get that moving, see how that goes, and then yeah, I think you know what. I don't know. I was a bit, you know, when you're kind of doubting your abilities, but you're kind of sure as well, but you're not sure whether to pull the trigger or not. So give it a week or so, and then yeah, go for the challenge. I reckon.
Yeah, man. Try a challenge, and if you see that you're doing well, okay, and try to trade the account, brother, like you were trading the real one. So you write the real conditions on the side, and then you check before taking a trade, everything like that. Try to
100%.
Yes.
That's the goal, brother.
To implement the real conditions into your trial. So because look, when I checked the statistics, brother, of FTMO, I saw there's only 1,000 people getting funded, okay? And I saw they only did 1 million, not even a million in payouts, okay? It's very low for me, very low stats, man.
Okay.
For me, it's very low, okay? For a prop firm, it's too low, man.
Then what does that show? That their traders are not profitable?
Which comes to conclusion, brother, that people, okay, just wanted to get funded, okay, or not take the process.
Hamdi, to be honest, yeah, you know what? I be honest with you, my brother. Because obviously I'm familiar with a lot of groups, etc. And since FTMO came out and other prop firms, there's so many scams about it. Like you can literally hire a person, people will come to you, pay you. Like you can do this yourself. Set up an Instagram page, put a couple of pages up and say, look, I'll pay me, I'll get you your account, and we split the profits. And what a lot of people do is they want the account, so they pay somebody to get the account for them, or they use signals to get it. So they get the account, but then because they don't know how to trade and they haven't sat it through live market conditions, so they don't know, because the market, every day the market changes. It could give you something else, you know, and you've got to react according to price. You don't know what price you're going to do. And this is where, like what you're saying, a lot of people screw up. Like, you know what? On Facebook, you know how many groups they are offering to help people to get accounts? There's even groups, I've seen groups personally, where people are begging, they're saying to other people, come in with me, and I don't have full money to get a challenge account, but we got halves on it. Like, if you don't have the full money to go for a challenge account, you shouldn't be trading. I know, it's like me going to you and saying, Hamza, you know what, yeah, it's a £500, yeah, you put 250, I put 250. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to do that. It's just silly, you know? So there's a lot of that going on online, a lot of it.
Bro,
so yeah,
that makes no sense, man.
There's a lot of people, they get the accounts and they're blowing them.
But that's the point, brother. That's the point, man. Man, there's only...
Hamdi, you know what it is? Also, I think there was a brother in the group, I forgot his name, and he was going through the thing. And to be honest, from what I've seen from other people is, like, when they're following their plan, everything is going to plan, yeah? But it's when you deviate from your plan, yeah? And because in trading, yeah, why is it that robots and machines or algorithms or computers are better than humans? Because they haven't got emotions involved. All they do is execute. They've got instructions. The program has written it into them, commands. It comes to this, it's this thing, and they execute. Simple. But with us humans, we are like the market itself is fundamentally it's like a graph of emotions. Yeah.
Yes, emotion, brother. Or the worst part, brother, in trading, brother. Honestly, people fail because they see numbers, okay? They see numbers. They don't get used to see, man. That's
But also, Hamdi, you know what, and this is where I say, yeah, like, you know, for smart money traders, like, if you're, the way I see it, bro, if you, from the start, yeah, your risk is 1%, yeah, like, we don't lose 10 trades in a row, yeah, and our minimum, yeah, risk to reward is 1 to 7, yeah, so basically, okay, you get one to 7 trade. You're not going to lose 7 trades in a row, man. If you're losing 7 trades in a row, then you're doing something wrong. You're not following your plan. But a lot of people, they don't even have their plans written up. A lot of people don't have checklists. Yeah. So if you don't have a plan, and the way I say it, I say this to my friends, that if you don't have a checklist, you don't have a plan, you haven't taken out the emotion of trading. Yeah.
yes.
Whatever. And you know, I had a mentor, and he used to say this to me, and he goes, he deleted MT4 from his phone. He goes, the reason why I done that, he goes, I don't need to check my phone every 5 seconds. I got it on my phone, I end up checking it, everything. And what that does is that's your psychology. You end the thing, you pull your SL, you know what, close it, go back to an hour later, go back to 2 hours later, or whatever time from your trading, and check it like that. Because if you don't remove emotions from trading, and you know what, secure your mindset, that mental headspace of yours, and this is why, like, I always speak about, you know what, meditation, breathing exercises, because it helps clear that up. And as traders, if we're not on point, yeah, with our mental capacity, like if you're not feeling well, if you've got something going on in your personal life, whatever, then you know what, it's going to have an effect on our trading. So I think, you know what, that part is very important, and people don't take that into consideration. And this is where they fuck up as well, because like you're saying, when they're seeing big numbers, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, whether it's a 300k account, 500k account, 1 million, if you know your risk 1%, always 1% or less, or make it half a percent,
Look,
or if you know,
if you
you
get
never go
your
wrong.
account, okay, you're trading your FTMO, unless you're in positive returns, in positive percentage, you mustn't risk 1% on your account. Okay, when you are up like 2 or 3% on your account or FTMO account, you can start to risk like 1% on each position. Okay, because here you're only risking profits. Okay, even if you lose the trade, it won't affect the account. That's what I do, man. When I have trading
100%.
running ratio, I can allow myself to take more risky trades.
Exactly, because if you're not trading that way, then what's the difference between you and retail traders? Do you understand where I'm coming from? There's not much of a difference, you know. So I think that's what makes us stand out. And I've got a friend, and he's account the challenge right now as we speak, and he's not risked a single trade. He's not risked 1% on it. The reason being is, like you said, he said to me, he goes, Sakib, I want to wait till I build up certain buffer of profit, yeah, and then I want to risk things. Until then, I'm risking 0.25, 0.33, 0.45 or 50, and that's it, until I build up certain profit level. Or otherwise, to be honest, technically speaking, yeah, you could pass a challenge in one trade. You just need 10%. All you need is 10%. So one good trade, you can pass it on 1% risk. But why? Because you want to build up your profit.
Okay, you can have chances. Okay, yes, you get up on a move, brother, and have like 20 ratio or 10 ratio trades and bank like 20%. Okay, but that's consistency. Okay, if you're like, if in a month like you're taking 5, I mean, you can't have 3 losses in a row for me. It means that you're doing something wrong. Okay, there's people that came to me. They said, brother, I need help. I just lost my 100k account. I came from Romania. Okay, I don't have so much money. Could you please send me a trade ID to get back? And then I swear, brother, I will come to you and pay your, bro. That's not the thing, brother. He told me, it showed me he had 7 losses in a row, brother, before going sleeping, okay? Which means that he put 7 orders limit before sleeping, okay? And when he woke up, okay, he saw his MT4, okay, like in red, man. Brother, he was crying, he told me, man. And that's not the way you should trade. And look, FTMO, all the prop firms, okay, don't want precision traders. They want consistent traders. They want people, okay, that can make barely 10% in a month. And that's what the real traders do. They are consistent, okay? They are not like, oh man, I depend on, I took the trade because there's an OB here, yeah, like, okay? No, man. They have a plan. They execute the plan here. Look how we go after mitigation, how we analyze it. We are executing a plan, okay? We aren't just trading like, yeah, man, I saw that order blocks, I just sold it, man. Based on what?
100%. I think it's a good idea to bring Brother Osman into this conversation. Osman, you there, bro? I
Yes.
think he's doing the verification right now.
And yeah, and I was telling you, brother, that I have a cousin, brother, that runs an assets under management and has like, I think he has right now 100 millions under his name. And his team, brother, his team has a psychologist trader, okay? So, which means that once a week or 2 times a month, they go to the psychologist and they talk to the psychologist, brother. Because saying big numbers, they are affected, too much pressure, okay? And that's why, okay? And that's why
100%,
you're telling about breathing, those exercises, about breathing, meditating.
bro, Ray Dalio, the biggest hedge fund in the world, yeah? What's it called? You know Ray Dalio? Yeah?
Yes, I know, brother.
Yeah,
He's the CEO of
he
Bridgewater.
does, yeah, he does meditation. All these big guys, yeah, CEOs of companies, leaders, you know what it is? Today, life is too fast. The pace of life is too fast. Our minds are too cluttered. We live at such a fast pace of life. Yes, technology has increased us and etc. etc. However, the pace is too fast, and the only way to regulate your thoughts, like a lot of people, you know what, sadly to say, yeah, like I had a previous mentor. He used to smoke weed on the weekends. The only reason why he was a profitable guy, and he wants to open up a hedge fund in New York and everything. But the only reason why was to regulate those thoughts. So what are you doing to regulate those thoughts? Is it exercise? Are you binge eating? Is it chocolate? Is it drugs? For people, it's different things. Do you understand?
Yes.
No, it plays a part, man. It plays a part, 100%. It plays a part. And you know what? If you don't take care of it now, it's going to catch up to you later. And if your mindset is not there, it's gonna screw you up. And this is why it's important. You know what? The people you surround yourself, what you're feeding yourself, what you're looking at. Do you understand?
Yes,
Their mindsets. What are you putting into your brain? Are you putting negativity in your brain? Are you putting positivity in your brain? It's like, you know what? It's just like, let's look at it this way. Something goes wrong in your life, yeah. What do? How is your trading affected? Everyone says my trading was badly affected that way. So why are you trading then? If you're not you're not fully there mentally. That's the way I see it, Hamdi. It's just something I've learned over time and I've picked up on, and I see how it interacts with trading. Because trading is all at the end of the day.
But yeah, brother, that's it, man. That's it, brother. And you're doing right, man. Because look, my cousin told me, brother, they had a trader that they are very like strict in their risk management. Okay, so I mean, there's a trader that he loses a member of his family. Okay, and went to work. Okay, and he lost like 2 trades in a row. And my cousin, which is the guy of the team, okay, he said, okay, man, there's something which is going wrong in your head, okay. So he went to the psychologist, okay. So they need to talk, okay, what happened, that you like how to say.
You know what is Hamdi? You mean a mental space, yeah? If you look at it, this is just not restricted to trading firms. Sorry to interrupt you, my brother, yeah? If you have all big firms, now, I don't know if you know about IT firms, software engineers, yeah? There's quite a few of them in Switzerland as well.
No, bro.
And what they do is they have separate rooms, canteen rooms with football machines. You know football machines, the handheld football machine. You got PlayStations, Xboxes. You got meditation rooms. You got
To relax.
just to relax, because you know that your mind is working at a high level. How are you going to calm yourself down? What are you doing to unwind? And this is why with a lot of people and us traders as well, because we sit down on our chairs and you know, yeah, we're messing up our health. We're not going out. We're not getting fresh air. We're not getting exercise. And yeah, in the long run, that affects us. But it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand.
Yes,
That's
man.
the way I see it, man.
The micro environment, brother, is very important, man. To
100%,
treat
bro.
yourself, man. To treat your brain, to relax. That's why. And brother, my cousin like does like 18 hours at work, brother. Imagine that, bro.
Crazy, man. 18 hours a day.
Brother, he told me like, okay, like you're a retail trader, okay? So what you do in life has no consequences, okay? He told me, you got no responsibility, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And things like this. He told me that, okay, his decisions can have world consequences, okay? This is another thing. And it can't be, okay, like let's trade like 10 minutes and okay, goodbye. No, he can't do that, okay? He's at work looking for opportunity, like doing fundamentals research, financial information, stuff like that, brother. Getting stuck like 18 hours a day. Imagine, brother. And imagine if you trade yourself like in a bad way. You will die, brother, at your 30, man.
That's it, man. It's just madness.
Man, that's really, well, yes, man. I have no words for this, man.
That's it, man.
That's why you need to have a plan, brother, to execute the plan and not to change the plan at all time, okay? All the time. Because losses can happen, brother. Imagine, brother, my cousin is the smart money.
Mhm.
So, brother, they do like 2 weeks of research before entering in a trade. Imagine that.
Mhm.
At least, huh? And they
Makes
have
sense, man.
losses too, okay? And you're all complaining about your losses, okay? And then you're putting you're doubting about your plan, stuff like that, okay? You can't have 100% win rate, okay? If you
Mhm.
trade based on a plan, brother, you will be always good on the long run. And I mean,
100%,
if
bro.
you do all this work, okay, all this chart work, trading with logic, okay, if you take quality trades, stuff like that, you will always be good in the long run, okay, always.
100%, bro. The way I see it, Hamdi, is it's a numbers game. If you've had 2 good trades for the week, you've made more than 20%. Walk away. There's no need to overtrade.
Brother,
You know.
I took my boy here. Sorry, I took my boy here, and this was the first trade of the week. So then look, I was in profit here. I closed mostly of the position here at 1-10 ratio. And then I was looking to, I took the buy here to hedge the trade and price went in profit. And then I got stopped out. But anyway, I secured profits here.
That's it. 10% secured.
Yes, that's it.
That's it, man.
And then stuff like that, I can allow myself to have losses. Again, on Euro USD, I took a loss by 0.2 pip move. My stop was too tight, but it respected my plan. And I know in the most cases, the same setups will give me returns, okay? So I'm just not complaining, sorry.
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Some people, brother, managing millions of millions, brother, and they are losing so much money, brother. And you have no idea, man. This year has been the worst year for every investors, man.
2020 has been crazy, man.
Man, for sure, brother. My cousin showed me that like 80%, 85% of global hedge funds in the world are still in drawdown, man.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. They lost so much money, brother. Positions they had on stocks, brother, for years and years, getting break-even hit or stop loss hit by 2020 year.
Nah, it's been a crazy year, man. I think they're expecting normal life to resume by start of next year. I think they're saying up to about spring or something. But it all depends on the vaccination now. So let's see how it all turns out. You know, hopefully. The thing is, the saddest part is we're gonna have a mega recession coming. In UK we're 50 billion down or something. There's a big big thing gap in the economy. Yeah, so you know what, good luck to everybody, man. It's just going to be crazy. I don't know how bad it is in Europe or Swiss because I'm not from there, but I'm just expecting mega inflation, man. And who's going to get hit hard? The average person, the average working man. So,
brother, 2021 will be crazy, man. You'll see by yourself. All 2020, all what happens in 2020 will have consequences in 2021. You'll see. All that stimulus activity will have consequences in
100%. And who's going to pay for it? The average person. Yeah, the government's been putting they've been bailing us out, and banks have been pumping money into the economy and that. But who's going to pay for it? The average person. Like in London itself, like we've got a congestion charge just to drive into the centre of London, and now they're just thinking of to extend the zone of that congestion charge. They're thinking of adding more stuff to it. But the thing is, wages don't go up, living standards don't go up, and you increase the prices of each and everything. You know, so a time comes, like here in this country, Hamdi, yeah, we have people who can't afford to. This is UK. This is not a third world country. We have people who can't afford to put food on the table for their children. They have to rely on food banks. Yeah, on food banks, literally. And there are people who either have to make a choice between paying bills or putting food on the table. So yeah, it's the way things are turning. And this is why a lot of people, they voted for Brexit. Now I know a lot of Europeans think these British people are stupid. Why did they vote for Brexit? It doesn't make sense. Yes, it doesn't make sense. But what they thought was that we're going to not pay EU money and we're going to put money into our own economy. But those people who voted for Brexit, those people didn't have anything in the first place. So it was more like a protest vote against Cameron. Do you understand? Because it's like you've got nothing, and you're like, you see the other person getting rich and rich, but what are you making in comparison? You're making nothing. You're saying, okay, his situation has changed and become better, but what's my situation? Do you understand where I'm coming from? So it's just crazy, man, and it's just going to get worse and worse. The divide between the rich and the poor has become so big that, you know, it's just crazy, you know, because before you had a system that go to university, go to college, get yourself an education, and then you know you can get a good job, you can get a mortgage, you can work your way up, and that will be your life. But that system doesn't work no more. Most people can't afford mortgages now. I don't know how it is in Swiss, but in the UK, in big cities like London, the average person can't afford a mortgage.
Whoa.
And they have to live with parents at home, and they contribute to the bills and everything. And if you do want to have a mortgage, yeah, you have to move out of London or into other smaller towns or areas. So yeah, man, it's just the whole thing is just changing, man. It's just we're going to see a whole new transition. We're already seeing it into remote working, etc., etc. I think we're going to see a lot more of it. A lot more changes are coming.
But yeah, but what you're saying is more reasons to do it. Okay, to take the process serious. Okay.
100%, bro. 100%. For ourselves, for our families, 100%, man.
Yes, man.
And yeah, there's people in the group, bro, who are nailing it, man. You got Bilal on the call. He's on the call. He's mashallah, brother. You got a lot of people, man. They're nailing it, man. They're making progress day in, day out, man. You know. So yeah, mashallah, bro. Something's working.
Brother,
and yeah.
Wallah, brother. Since I created Unscripted, I have anyone, brother, that was complaining about anything. Okay. Anything, brother. Anyone. Everybody got a good feedback about the services, what they learn, stuff like that, how to manage trades, everything like that. And yeah, I definitely going to take it at another level too, because I don't want, okay, to show you how to trade. And next year I will take it to the next level by providing like not only information about Forex, but about investing too, okay? Stuff like that, because I'm not just, okay, chilling with friends too. I am trying to get links with some buddies, okay, that run businesses, something like that, that can teach me some things and every stuff like that. So that's why I'm really trying to take it to the next level, and that's how people should spend their time, okay? So yeah, the process,
inshallah, brother, inshallah,
is very worth it, man. Just take it serious. Put the works in, the hours in, back test to find that what is the thing that is fitting you, okay? So here you can see, okay, how do I trade and how simple it can be. But then if you back test on your side, you can see what works for you too, okay? Because here you might see what is working for me, because there's people on the group, brother, that trade IPA, but on their own sauce, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they implemented what I taught them, and then they made it to their sauce, and are trading like perfectly. So
Beautiful.
you have so much possibilities nowadays, and alhamdulillah, brother, look at all the prop firms you can be good at it, brother, and go having private investors, brother. You can manage like in 2020, brother, it has been so easy like to make money or to manage money nowadays.
100%. Like I remember this prop firm thing. This just opened up recently. It's been, I think, what, 18 months to 2 years.
Yes, brother. This year, the prop firms, a lot of prop firms, brother, got built.
They're making the dream real for us guys, you know. To
Yes, man.
yeah, 100%, man, 100%. Inshallah, man. May Allah give us all success, brother. You know.
Brother,
And
my goal only is not only you to trade FTMO, brother. My goal is you to trade like millions, brother.
Inshallah, bro. Inshallah, definitely, man. For all of us, inshallah, man. There's no reason why we can't do it. There's people
Wallah,
in the group, I think, who are already there, man.
Wallah, everyone will make it. We'll see.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Just the thought process behind it, brother. You need to put the hours in to work.
The hours, and that's it. The grind.
Because to have the confidence, okay, it's not about the information, brother. It's just to have the confidence in taking trades, to have tight stop loss, and to see how it goes, brother.
Hey, Ace, jump on, bro. And say inshallah from the chat. It's just me and you talking, man. My mic don't work. Nah, it does work, bro. Everyone's got headphones, man. Plug them in.
Abdul, my bro, he's good at it, brother. He's
funny as well, mashallah.
Mashallah, man. His trades are in fire, man.
Yeah, I can't now.
So that's it, bro. And it was a pleasure, brother. To
no worries, man. Appreciate Hamdi. Always a pleasure jumping in with you and other brothers. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, bro.
Inshallah, alhamdulillah, inshallah.
Soon, brother, soon. But yeah, you will see, brother. Everyone here in the group will make it. I swear, wallah. You will see.
Inshallah, brother. Inshallah, man. Inshallah, definitely, bro.
Yes, man.
Just got to keep on doing what we're just got to keep on doing. Hamdi, you know what? I want to ask you something. But I think you're too tired, man. I was going to say let's do a top-down analysis. Start from a blank chart and just run down to the bottom and see.
Yes, what kind of pair, brother?
Any pair you like, brother. Let's do CAD JPY maybe. And then we end on that if you want. Just starting with a blank thing. Start from the top down. So we start with the weekly and then we just start it. So say if you were to look at a blank pair, how would you go about it?
Here, what do you see, brother?
So you look at structure.
I'm back.
What do you see here?
Complex pullback.
Yes.
Who's back?
What did you see?
Osman. Complex pullback. Yeah, low highs.
And here, price making as well. Okay, price is making lower lows. Okay, right. So here, price to be swinged, okay, needs to be at premium, okay? He's at premium, okay? We can look for sell. Okay, let's go daily. What does daily looks like? What I do see, brother, is price that
complex pullback.
Never made any higher high. And price broke structure. The price retraced, mitigated here somewhere, 4 hour IPA maybe. Here then price
mitigation.
Retraced. So here I am bearish on it. Go on daily time frame. Let's see what H4 looks like. And here price looks like made equal high on it. Price broke structure here. We were bearish on weekly,
Weekly, daily bearish, and H4 is bullish, I think.
Bearish too. But here on daily, we broke the last. Because here, look, we never made any higher high, and we never made a lower low. So here, what price did instead is on the other side, price took out the sort of equal low here,
Close, yep.
broke the last lower high, went up, made a higher high, retraced, made a corrective structure.
Yep.
Higher low made,
It broke the previous high.
lower high structure again. And now we are waiting for the retracement. So we are bullish here.
And daily are bullish, yep. But the bigger move is the bearish one.
Yeah, exactly. The bigger move is the bearish one. But here we are bullish. Daily 4-hour bullish.
So we can ride it up to the weekly supply zone or the weekly IPA for the bearish move. Do you agree on that? Yeah.
Yes, yes. So here, if you just look at weekly chart, you don't have all the information that daily could provide to you, okay? Here you can see, okay, if you just check weekly, here you see, okay, price is heading downward, okay, price retracing, we are looking for sell. But here for me, buy looks more realistic here. So let's see what 4-hour looks like. We got the IPA thing here. Let's see what 1-hour looks like here. We had the 4-hour IPA, but here we have a 1-hour IPA.
Mm.
And price looks like here he is retracing, making equal low here.
Equal lows, yeah. Got to break the
Here
liquidity.
you might see, I want to see, brother, if you go on 15 minutes, let's see if we have anything here. We got a 1-hour IPA here. But we got, again, the M15 IPA here. So this is the level, brother. I am paying attention to. I can pay attention to. So just so here on the other hand, brother, right, made the low. This was the AR with the automatic rally here. And these are the equal lows. And we're looking for the price to take the equal lows.
Equal lows and
If
balance.
it mitigated, okay, it will mitigate here and take the liquidity here. So this will be our future point of interest. If we can get any this will be the perfect entry here.
Nice, yeah.
And this is what I'm looking for. And this is what I do always. This is the kind of analysis I do. And here we have the reaccumulation, which acts like a demand area.
Yeah, there's accumulation below that and then reaccumulation.
Yes. But that's something here. We have our 1-hour IPA, M15 IPA here. Let's see what 5 minutes looks like. We got the 5-minute IPA too.
It's a big IPA, man.
This will be the range I'm looking at.
You just wait for a reaction into that zone, innit?
Yes, this will be definitely the zone where we're looking for price to give a reaction. And then from there, brother, monitoring price action here, and we are talking like just we have 10 pips range, brother. 10 pips
Nice.
range, and this could lead, brother, to a big move.
Nice.
Look here, you're on 4 hour, brother. Here, when you are on a 15 minute, you see, oh man, it's a big range. No. Here you can easily target the equal high here and getting a nice quick entry here.
Good, man. Awesome.
Are you satisfied, brother?
Yeah, no, that's
Have another
good.
pair or something to look at, brother?
I think Usman, he's back. Usman, you back? You have some questions?
Yeah, bro, my question will be here all night, bro. Don't worry about that. I've taken a lot of information in, so I need to sort that out. But yeah, it was just about
No,
IPAs, bro, man. I just see them everywhere. So you've kind of like narrowed it down for me anyway. So Sakib, thank you for that. You kind of like
no worries, man. If you want to ask any questions, go to the boss. We're on the call now, so I was
Yeah,
maybe
Well, that's a
benefit.
question, brother. If you have a pair where you're doubting at, just tell me. We'll check that.
you know what? I was actually looking at the CAD JPY because I was actually in a buy for some reason, but now you kind of just confirmed it that my analysis was kind of wrong. I kind of went.
Where were you in the buy from, bro?
Let me check.
Do you remember?
1 second. 1 minute. Oh.
Bro, you got the COVID, bro.
No, I've got a chest infection, bro, man. Chill out, man. Don't be telling me that.
Don't scare the brother.
See, my SL is where the equals are. Can you see your equals on the 15-minute time frame? That's where my SL is. So my buy was, I'll tell you what where I went in at 79303. I don't know why I did that for, but
79303.
Brother, I can't see where you entered, bro. Do you have the drawing thing?
What you can do, draw a horizontal line and then click on it and then put in the coordinates. 79303.
yeah.
79303.
There.
This was your buy, brother?
Yeah.
On the 15-minute.
Yeah.
And where was your stop loss, brother?
It's right where you got the arrow going across.
Here. And for what reason did you take the buy here?
You know what? I think I was just looking at all time frames, so that's why I went in. But I can't even remember. It was like on what day was it? I put that buy in. I'll tell you when it was. It was on Friday.
Brother, if you took the buy here, you would have been.
No. It was actually. I'll tell you what day it was. It doesn't give me the date. It was on the 18th, Thursday.
But we are.
I was actually went up to profit.
Yes, this was the
I only had 0.70 in there, 0.70 lot size, and I was in profit by £200.
You said you took the 79303.
Yep, 79303.
But here is the.
But bear in mind, the FTMOs are slightly different when you have it.
And if you put your stop loss here, which means that you were in profit here.
Yeah. I was in.
But why did you enter a buy? Okay, you probably saw that.
Can you see that? Can you see that? It's like that. 15-minute. Is to me that's like a down candle before the up move. Right there, right, and then them 2 wicks. So that was my range. That 15-minute candle. 50% of it's like a order block to me, that is.
Brother, are you on your phone right now?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Do you have the trades on your phone?
Yeah.
Can you send it in the group or in private so I can?
Yeah. I'll send it. I'll send it to you.
I'm just trying to think why you took the buy. All I see was, okay, this leg broke this leg, broke this, yeah?
But yeah, the buy, brother, played out, okay? Which means that you
Yeah,
should
even I was in some decent profit, man. Then you know
Here,
it did play
okay.
out, but
let's say you were in profits. Here, you were in profits. Price
yeah,
played
yeah,
out
yeah,
your
yeah,
analysis.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
should have been, brother.
It nearly touched my SL, but it never touched it. But it's like I'm in profit, then I go in drawdown, in profit, then in drawdown. I'm like, what the fuck?
Brother, normally what I do, brother, is when I am up to a ratio, I put my stop loss in break even. Or when I am up 1.5 ratio, I put my stop to break even, okay? So here you should have been risk-free. Price went up here,
Yeah.
and then you should have been here, break even hit, okay?
I know.
So,
But see that, can't you see that down on yours? If you zoom in, you have the down candle before the big bullish move up.
here,
Right, that one. So to me, that was a order block to me. Not order block, but the down candle before the up move. So then you have that massive push up. That's the reason why I entered, man. But then again, I'm just learning anyway. So
but yeah, for me, there's no specific reason here. Here you sell, your buy makes sense here because you thought it was a breakout structure, which it was, and then price reacted perfectly here, but the sell here came from
yeah,
propagation here. But here, price played your analysis right, okay? But then price came all the way back down here, so which means that the price isn't ready, okay?
right.
So I will rather focus here. I will put my
Oh,
definitely paying attention to that level, brother. I will monitor.
yeah, I can see that now.
And yeah, this could lead to a nice move, brother. But yeah, man, the principles right applied, okay? So yeah, you thought it was, which it did, okay? It mitigated at the 4-hour sort of OB here, but this is weird, okay? Because we have not kind of OB here, but yeah, if we go deeper in it, we can see that we never have.
So Hamdi, so like I went into pretty decent profit, right? So do you just kind of put your SL to break even? Because sometimes you can just get taken out, can't you? Even though your analysis is right, then you just re-enter another point of interest.
It means that I can be break-even here, you think?
Yeah. I'm asking you, is that what you do then, basically?
So if I would have been here in the trade, brother, stop loss here. I put my stop loss at the beginning, brother, because I'm up to ratio, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm no risking no more. So I can be like relaxed. I can do things on the side, but yeah, for me, my plan is this, okay, to be the quickest risk-free. And even though I can be, okay, let's say, taken out at break-even, but anyway, I protected my capital, and this is what you should do always.
Yeah.
And then if you can wait, okay, to see any fractal structure to be broken before putting your stop loss to break even. But yeah, this is how I manage my trades and how I avoid true losses, okay? So yeah, it's up to you, brother.
No. I'm in an EA trade, but I'm in profit with that one because I saw the spring and the test on the 30-minute time frame. But then again, I'm trying to learn that if you go on the 30-minute time frame.
Where is your?
See, isn't that the where you've got your first kind? Isn't that not the spring? Then you got the test, and it comes back and mitigates it. Is that not right? Or because I'm in profit at the moment.
Here?
Yeah.
This is your entry here at the test?
No. My entry is right. The last well, I can't even draw on your thingy, can I? right? And if you go to the last 30-minute candle, and if you go, I'll tell you where my entry was. 1 second. 1.62143.
1.62
143.
here, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, this came from a mitigation, and here, if you look at structure,
Yeah.
broke structure,
Yeah.
and broke structure again here.
Mm-hmm.
So your buy makes sense here.
Yeah.
But I want to see another higher high to be made.
Yeah.
So yes, your analysis was good, okay, because my view was the same as yours.
Okay.
It was your mitigation. You entered based on the mitigation.
And then I went down to the 15-minute time frame. You know, it's
Look,
not,
here another example, brother. Look, price mitigated,
yeah.
broke structure, entry on the OB here or IP inside,
Yeah.
structure, again,
Make a high highs and high lows.
mitigated. Again, mitigating, okay? M5
Yeah.
IPA here, another IPA left behind, and price reacting to the IPA again.
Yeah.
Entries, man, entries.
And this is how I compound. And again, okay, you can't always look to compound, brother, because the more you compound, the more risk you take to be break-even hit or stop-loss hit. Always
Right.
compounding, okay, entries after mitigation or the single mitigation. No more, because then the more risk you take and the more, like you're on 5 minute, price can trace at any time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
And yeah, the buy, okay, is good. I want to see like EA to go at least at one of the level first, but one definitely, you see,
See, that's not equal highs at the 1 hour. 1 hour, is it? No,
equal
there
highs
isn't.
here.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be targeted, okay, because here, just as structure, I am bullish on it.
Okay.
When I
Thank
see
God for that.
here, price never made.
I'm in that trade anyway, so I've just left it over the weekend. So let's see what happens
Are you
on Monday.
break even at break even?
No, I'm not at break even at the moment, but I will probably put it to my SL at break even.
So your entry was
My SL wasn't huge, but for you guys it's probably huge anyway.
this
But
Brother,
my SL was 1.61970.
1.6.
1.61970. On the 15-minute, it is. Let me see if I can send this chart across.
Brother, you're using too much stop loss.
Okay.
brother,
Yeah.
can you take a look to EG?
Yes,
If you
yes.
can.
But,
I'm having my turn at the moment. Yeah.
but here, brother, I would have put my stop loss here because here you took a trade after mitigation. So normally, brother, price broke here in fractal structure. So I would have put, honestly, here you played too much conservative, okay? But anyway, it's good, okay? But
Okay.
here you can implement your stop loss here
Okay.
at the low of the IPA here, or either put your stop loss at the mitigated move here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, here you could have been at 1-2 ratio, man. So stop loss here. But yeah, let's see how the gap.
I'm hoping for it to take out on the 1 hour to go higher.
I hope.
That's what I'm hoping for. But then again, you don't know, do you? What's gonna happen?
I hope it too, man. So I want, yeah, I hope the gap, brother, won't open here. Like
Oh,
I want it just to open and go higher, okay? So yeah, we might see EA going up to the level here. But yeah, I want to see EA making another higher high because
yeah,
here, look, price broke structure and never made
low.
a lower low. So yeah,
It's bullish, but we'll see.
yeah, kind of stuck here, okay? Because here on daily time frame, price broke structure to the downside, which is bullish on higher time frame. Bearish, sorry. Price is bearish
Yeah.
on higher time frame because here, if you look on the other hand here, price made kind of equal high here, took the equal high, made that test here, and here price broke structure again and making like corrective structure. Maybe we can have any retracement before maybe going down.
Okay.
But yeah, your entry makes sense, brother. But I think on
I need to kind of sort my risk to reward out more so than anything else. So
but yeah, I hope this will result to a short-term buy, brother. I want to see any short-term buy, brother, before another sell. Okay, so yeah, I don't see any sell here, potential sell. But yeah, I want to go to that level before any sell trying. Okay.
okay.
But yeah, I think we can't have any retracement because here on daily, to have a retracement here, price needs to broke structure on higher time frame. So price here broke structure on H4, which the move will allow daily to retrace if we can have a retracement. So yeah, the buy here could lead to any retracement here.
Okay.
And this is the move that mitigated here. We can maybe have any kind of mitigation at the level here before looking for sell. But yeah, your buy, brother, makes sense, man. Entry after mitigation, you look at structure first. Structure broken here, higher high made, higher low made. Again, break of last lower high structure, because this failed to make a lower low, and which the break of structure initiation plus the fail in making a lower low becomes a point of interest, which it did.
Yep.
So your entry was right, brother. You had the good reasons.
Yeah, I just need to get my sniper entries in, you know.
Yes, brother. Please, you need to.
I think I just I've got to practice a bit more.
Because, brother,
but then again, I'll be honest with you. For the last 2 weeks, I've not really been doing much except house moves and all the rest of it. So I just need to get back on it.
Because to have, brother, tight stop loss, you need to be confident, okay? And I can't just give you confidence, brother.
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
confidence is up to you, man. And that's why I'm telling you to backtest. Because I'm not, doubting at what you know.
Yeah.
Because your reasons here were right, okay? Because here, the only thing is the stop loss, okay? Because the whole other stuff here used, okay, was right, okay? Everything good applied. But here you can have like nice stop loss. If your stop loss would have been here at the low or even more aggressive here, you could have already like.
Then I with a better stop loss, I can put a bigger lot down. Basically, just it's risk to reward, isn't it?
Yes, and risk reward, man, is very important.
Definitely, thank you for that.
You can have a risk to reward and being like conservative too, okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, good job, brother. So I just want to backtest again the moves here or any buy here, looking how you could have taken advantage here on any move like this, and try to really to be like in real conditions, okay?
Yeah, I was actually in the CAD JPY, but I can't remember when. I was actually in profit by £1,200, right? And I never took my profit, went straight back to entry.
Brother, man, always
It,
Marsh,
it was, I tell you how long it took. It took a whole day, 24 hours to get to the £1,200 mark, but I never took the profit. I thought it was going to take the equal highs, but then again, it just went back.
man,
And like you said, mitigated.
But
increase, so.
but what I would say is, if you like, I don't know how much risk to reward you're aiming for, but if you're going say for 1 to 10, now this is my personal take on it, Hamdi might disagree with me and he can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'd say bag, if you're going from 1 to 10, 1 to 12, if you get to 1 to 6, 1 to 7, I say take that, because at the end of the day, that will help you build up your account.
look, brother.
that's it.
Sagib, I have an example.
Hamdi, am I right?
Yes, you're right, brother. But look, when you're trading, especially FTMO or big amount, okay? So let's say you're up here. Let's say you're up like, you're up 7 ratio.
Okay.
But you're looking to have 1 to 10 ratio.
Yeah. Okay.
Here you're running at 1 to 7 ratio. So which means that you're targeting the 1 to 10 here. So you're risking the 7 ratios to make 3 ratios here. You see what I mean? So you take the risk, brother, that price can go back down rather than take profits, okay? So here you're risking for the reward here. So that's why sometimes just take profit, brother.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just start doing that anyway, instead of trying to think it's gonna go to, yeah. Once it gets to 124, something like that, I'm gonna just take.
And for trading FTMO, brother, you can have you need to have like intraday target too, where you take profits at something like that.
See what I did with the FTMO when I passed the challenge.
Yes.
I used to just aim for 500 to 700 a day, right? And that's how I passed it. I just took it nice and easy. Once I got to my certain profit, I just think, yeah, I'm taking this out now. I'm not risking it. And I managed to do that in 12 days. But with the verification, I don't know why I'm getting nervous with it. Maybe it's just a psychological sort of thing. But thing is, then again, I've had a lot on my plate as well, with moving and all the rest of it. So I've been a bit stressed out. But I'll pass it. I'll pass that. It's not a problem.
Because the entries after mitigation give us a lot of way more opportunities for us to benefit from that move. Okay.
Yeah.
And brother, I back tested hundreds of hours, brother. I can't even count how much I back tested. Okay. And even right now I'm back testing. Okay. Because I need to refresh what I know. It's not that I am doubting at my knowledge. No. It's because I need to put down what kind of, because you won't face always like good price action. You will have like price action and how to avoid that thing and things like this. Always evolving, okay? So, and you're doing things right, okay? Just that stop loss, you need to really back test to get that.
Get a tighter stop loss.
But yeah, man, you're doing good job, brother.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll get there. I'll get there.
Brother,
you'll get there, man. You'll get there, bro.
Yeah, slowly but surely. It's just a white. It's that Richard Wyckoff. Recommunication, accumulation, and all that. It just confuses the fuck out of me at times. That's where I kind of go wrong as well.
Brother,
then again,
let's say this is a Wyckoff, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to guess if that's a SC or that's a spring, brother. I don't give a fuck, man. Brother, I don't care, man. Looking for phase C here.
Yeah.
If I don't have any spring here. And then looking for phase D, man.
Yeah.
Because this is where I will look for continuation.
Bro, at the end of the day, first of all, it's all structure. Structure is king.
Yeah. Structure is the main part, isn't it?
Implemented the structure at its own source, okay? Wyckoff is structure.
Yeah.
Structure is it's structure in consolidation. But yeah, man, just focus on phase D. When the spring will happen, it will broke structure here anywhere, and then making
Yeah, then go
yeah,
back.
and maybe this will
Yeah. Yep.
And because it's a weekly bullish move, that's going to be a big ass move.
brother. But look, here we are in 15 minutes, okay? For price to move, the fractal break of structure will lead to big break of structure.
15-minute
break of structure always. Big moves happen.
Do you wait for 15-minute break of structure for the bigger move, Hamdi?
No, brother, it can be a 5 minute.
So if you're waiting for the, say if you had a weekly like we got on CAD-JPY with the weekly is bullish, would you take on the 5 minute for the foot, or you would wait for 15-minute break of structure?
Yeah,
Can you not wait for the 1 minute break of structure if you're putting an entry in?
1 minute, but usually 1 minute break of structure will lead to a 5 minute break of structure.
Right.
So yes, I can have a 5 minute one, but a clear one. Okay, I don't want just a break of structure like this.
See, Hamdi, what it is, right? You've got the 4 hour, you got the 1 hour, you got 45 minutes, you got 5 minutes, you got 4 minutes, you got 3 minutes. Man, there's so many time frames. Is it particular time frames you just look at, or do you look at all time frames?
No, brother. Here I have the higher time frames here on the chart, brother, but I don't look at it, brother.
Yeah.
So I look for weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, then to lower time frame.
Right. Okay.
Because I think those are mostly for IPAs, the different time frames. Because you're narrowing down your zone.
Yes, because sometimes
and for SL purposes. But break of structure is just like it's only two things you can look for break of structure, bro. Yeah, it's either you take the wicks or you take body closes, and that's personal preference. People do each or both, or people mix them up as well.
See, what you do is basically if you got higher time frame, you get your point of interest. You mark your point of interest on the higher time frame, then you go to the lower time frames to find your point of interest to see if it's been mitigated before or not. You know, that's how I used to do it. But for some reason, I've just kind of I don't know what I've been doing.
That's how I still do it. That's what I do right now.
Yeah, because that it used to work. So you used to mark your zone out on a higher time frame, go on the lower time frame, and see what's going on, if there's an order block or an IPA or
see what we learned today, bro. Yeah, like I think the biggest takeaway today from this whole Zoom has been, higher time frame POIs are always king without a doubt. But it's when you got order flow on the lower time frame. Now where do you get in? And then Hamdi showed us the fib. You know the fib where he goes up to 50%. So is there anything at the top you're looking for sells, and anything beneath that you're looking for buys? So if you can't be looking for buys,
you got your premium and you got your discount.
Premium discount here. Look, here price is at equilibrium. Okay, price because there's always chance, brother. The odds on the other side, because price can go for whatever reasons, can go at premium. So here your trades can play out here. So you take the risk that price can return at premium before going down. So that's why playing the upper point of interest or thing like this at discount or premium is more accurate.
Does that make sense now, bro? So then you can start looking for IPAs based on
my battery died on my laptop.
So here, for example, a price came right after at 15-minute IPA. Do you see it, Sakib?
Yeah, I see that, bro. I see that.
Yeah, sorry, Hamdi, my battery died on my laptop, so I'm just on my phone now.
I was saying, brother, that price needs to be at discount or premium to be a good trade, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
To be more accurate, okay? Because your trade can play out here at equilibrium, and price can go down, but price has chance, okay, to go higher at premium or discount, because here price mitigated perfectly at the 5-minute IPA. Price went down, but here you take the risk that price can go higher and play another IPA above. That's why we focus on discount or premium point of interest trade, okay? So here reacted to the M15 IPA. Do you see it, Usman?
Yeah.
So stop loss would have been this. Price missed. Look how close it was. But here always you are trading FTMO and you have spreads on your CAD-JPY. So you
Yeah.
need to add your spreads on it. So your stop loss must have been here somewhere. Always implement, brother, your...
Yeah, but you know, with FTMO, I'll tell you something now. It's actually hit my entry to the pip, and it's never triggered. The FTMO brokers, they manipulate. I'm telling you now, they do something dodgy, man. The amount of times it's actually hit my entry and it's never triggered. It's
Yes,
unbelievable.
because of spread, brother. But look, here we have our 15-minute IPA. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So here, if you refine, you have the M5 one.
Yeah.
Okay. A better entry here.
Yeah.
With your stop, just with your spreads implemented. And here you have, brother, your trade. And even if you're conservative, brother, look, if you put your stop even here, brother, 1 to 5 on a FTMO, brother.
Yeah, that's all you need, isn't it? That's all you need.
Well, you get 2 of them, you're 10% up for the week. Simple. You
I know.
Because here,
Yeah,
brother,
yes, I can. We don't understand. Sometimes I do so well during the day, right? Then all of a sudden I do something stupid and end up losing it, and I'm back at break even. I need to start walking away from it.
Yeah, but right. What I would suggest is take out the emotional trading. Write down your checklist, your trading plan.
Yeah.
If it fits it, take it, and then don't overtrade. Don't walk with call it a day. You know, but look, banks. Yeah, how much do they make in a year? How much do they make on a monthly basis? You're making 10% a week. That's 40%. Yeah, a month. 40% on a 100K account, but it's 40 bags, 40 grand you've made.
Yeah. I know. I have.
Madness.
I was over trading before, bro. But then in the last few weeks, I haven't been trading, so I felt like I needed to trade. Do you get it? Because I've got that added pressure of passing that verification. But I haven't been trading. Do you get it? But the trades that I have been doing, they're right to a certain point. But then again, I get stopped out because obviously my entries, so they're not right really. But I'll get it right this week. I'll get some results this week.
Bro, just jump in the chat, man, and just be active in the chat and just share out markups, see what other people are looking at. That's what it's there for.
Yeah. One time I was looking at the chat, it's like 500 messages because obviously I was active. But this week I will be. As long as there's nothing going on about sucking and anything like that, then I'm all right.
Yeah, we got a few batsmen in the group who like to play both sides of the wicket.
Sometimes I have 600 messages, but
bro, I got too many messages, Hamdi, man. Honestly, bro, it's just crazy.
I read every single message, brother.
No bloody hell.
Not lose the wire, brother.
But yeah, thank you, Hamdi, for your time and your effort today.
Brother, pleasure. Honestly, if you get something, okay, tell me, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna start dropping charts in anyway in the group. Whether they're wrong or right, I don't care anymore. So,
brother, that's a 4-hour worth of calls, brother.
Yeah.
So here, example, why the sell here that happened here?
Yeah.
Well, entry after mitigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I've noticed with 15-minute POIs, yeah, the legs that break legs, those are powerful, man.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, the legs that break legs, this is something I've noticed. Those are IPAs of them, man. Just take them, man. That's like put the risk to reward on that. That's at least an easy 1 to 10.
Easy, man. Okay.
Everything's easy, isn't it? But when it's going wrong, isn't it?
That's it, man. But you know, it's just about familiarizing your eye. It's just, you know what, yeah. Once your eye is familiar with it, you start catching these live. So that's where the back testing and the chart time comes into play.
Then, brother Usman, you will train your eyes, brother. It is all about that, man. Here, price mitigated, and you see price making no higher low. Okay, it failed higher low, and instead made the equal low and equal low here. Price is at premium here, so you have reasons to sell. And why not to buy here right now? Because here, brother, price never mitigated at any point of interest here. We get our IPA, but price never mitigated here. So our sell makes still sense, okay? Maybe to target the equal lows here for then buying it, okay? So yeah, I'm paying attention to the area here.
All right. Okay.
For
So,
Dubai, man.
I'm
Nice
gonna
one.
order the pizza. Actually, I'm kind of hungry.
brother, this is the right decision, man. Here it's like 1 a.m. here.
Is it? Oh, I don't even think I can order anything in the UK. I think all the takeaway shut at 10 o'clock.
Brother, in Switzerland, everything is closed right now. I can't even
Yeah.
order something.
I don't even know how to use the oven at home at the moment. It's a new oven. Gotta read the instructions.
Cereal, bro. Or make
Eh?
some cereal.
Yeah.
Or make
Nah,
some
I feel like I'm eating something like grease, like a double cheeseburger or something.
yeah. Cravings, yeah.
So, do you have any questions, guys, or anything?
No, it's fine.
That's
No,
Hamdi, man.
thank you.
Thanks for your time, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, guys, for jumping.
Thank you for everyone. Cheers, guys.
Thank you so much again. Thank you for your time, because I did nothing.
Nah, it's you,
No,
bro.
no.
You've been talking all that time, man. God
Brother,
bless you, bro. Nah.
brother, it's my pleasure. Wallah, brother.
Jazakallah, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Allah give
Thank
you
you, bro.
the
Okay, Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.
We'll do another call this week, okay?
Inshallah, bro. But
Inshallah.
we should do a call and back testing, Hamdi, the next one. We'll do just back testing.
Testing?
Yeah,
we
Hamdi, I think we should do New York session live trading.
Because the thing is that I'm studying on the side, so I jungle and studying and trading at the same time. So yeah, I can't really trade a full session. So yeah, but definitely it's a very good idea. And
You know, it's like when you back test. See what I find when I back test, I can see everything. I say, oh yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. This is. But when it comes to live trading, that's when I kind of like humming and ahhing. Is that going to be right? Is that going to be wrong? You know, so I think, like you said, Hamdi, just keep on back testing, isn't it?
yes.
But when you live trading, your emotions are different, though, isn't it, than back testing?
Bro, yeah, there is, because there's live money involved. But also,
Yeah. That's what I'm
I say
saying to you.
put the charts up in the group, man. Put the charts up in the group. See what other people are looking at. Have they got the same analysis as you? Because we trade all the same. It's not like we trade differently. You understand? Everyone trades the same. It's like when I put my charts up, like I'm still learning. But when I see that other people have the same markup as me, or they disagree with
It
me,
gives you the
or
extra
agree,
confidence, doesn't it?
yeah. Or you can vary your reasons. So, okay, I've got these reasons. Why do you believe in so and so? This is my reason. It gives you more confidence in what you're doing, whether it's right or wrong. That's the way I see it. And that's what it's there for, bro. You know what I mean?
That's Sakib, are you from UK?
Yeah, from London, bro.
Oh, right, nice.
Yusman, you can trade in different ways, okay? You can try to understand the price delivery, okay? Which is the most important thing. Trying to know why the hell did price react here? What's the price delivery here? And if the move comes from mitigation, and understanding move, brother, is more important than trading moves, okay? Because you know why they happen, okay? So then you can trade, okay, like you were trading real, okay? But when sometimes I don't trade, I try to back test what happened, what did I miss, and how I could have taken advantage, okay? This is how I back test the most.
Right. So sometimes you're just sitting on your hands and watching the price, aren't you? Say, look, that's going to yeah.
Sometimes when I don't need to trade every day, brother. Wallah. Sometimes I don't feel the need, brother, because if I don't spot anything very interesting, brother, I won't get up on the trade, okay? I just wait for the right trade at the right corner, okay? So that's why, because sometimes you want to trade, you want to take the trade just because it touched an IPA or something like that. Sometimes I ask myself a question: could have been the setup, okay? Can we have another quality setup than the setup itself, okay? So here, if there's only a bad IPA here, I tell myself, like, can we have any better setups here? So if I say yes, then I won't take the trade.
Right.
You see, if you have any, like, this kind of price action, brother, would you like to trade that price action?
Sorry?
Here you will be confused, brother.
Yeah.
Price struggling in going higher and struggling in going lower.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do. So then you move on, brother. You wait for the price to come where you want.
Yeah, you wait for the price to come to you. Yeah.
You can't just, you can put your alert, okay, where to check price action, because I'm not always at charts. Wait for the price to trigger your signal here, and then you monitor price action.
Right.
And this is what I do.
Just put alerts on, don't you? Yeah.
Yes, for sure. And that's it, guys.
Right, boys, I'm out anyway. I'm hungry. I need something to eat.
No worries.
Time, guys. Thank you so
No
much.
worries, guys. Thank you very
Take
much.
care. Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz.
Cheers. Cheers. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you, brother. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
brother.
Allah Hafiz.
Thank you
Nice
so
one,
much.
Hamdi. Thank you, man. Cheers. Peace out, bro.
Okay, guys. Okay, everything is recorded. I will send it in the group if you want to check it.
Lovely, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Bonne nuit, frérot, ça m'a fait plaisir.
Et les gars, merci Bilal.
4 heures, ça m'a fait plaisir. Franchement, c'était vraiment pas mal. 4 heures de Zoom.
Un vrai plaisir, frérot. Tu étais là depuis le début. Merci beaucoup.
Ouais. Vas-y, frérot, à la prochaine.
À la prochaine, frérot.
Bonne nuit. Salut.